Anger over the recently increased public health restrictions is bringing out different types of responses. You have Weld County's Republican commissioners flat out refusing to enforce the rules, while our Steve Steger found a city offering people a chance to complain and then get on board with the new rules.
There has been no communication, no dialogue, no response.
And that is why more than 65 businesses in Loveland have signed a letter informing their health department that they won't be moving to level red restrictions, even though Larimer County moved into the red officially at 5 p.m. Tuesday.
Unfortunately, we feel like this is our only avenue of getting the attention of the people we need to be talking about.
Morgan Harrington is a co-owner of Grimm Brothers Brewing.
The shutdowns are going to be a death sentence for a lot of businesses here.
She says her business already goes above and beyond where they were under previous restrictions, and that's what they'll keep doing. Today, Democratic Governor Jared Polis said the state will respond to businesses that don't follow the rules, revoking licenses if they have to.
I believe that most of the businesses in town were doing a pretty good job with it.
South on I-25, the town of Castle Rock is holding a special meeting tonight to vote on a resolution opposing the restrictions, though Mayor Jason Gray says it is by no means a suggestion that businesses shouldn't follow the rules.
I don't think the defiance is probably the right thing to do. I don't condemn businesses for doing it. I don't condone businesses for doing it. Well, I think our resolution, I think what we're trying to make sure our citizens know is that, we're on their side.
Gray says this is a chance for business owners to be heard and hopefully convince state and federal legislators to do something.
To close businesses down without a plan, without compensation, is just really, really hard, and it should be illegal.
On those businesses in Larimer County, I asked the sheriff's department there if they plan to help the health department enforce those regulations and restrictions. And through a spokesman, Republican Sheriff Justin Smith said he has no intention of shutting down businesses. And he said, and I quote, "Given that the police reform bill makes a local peace officer personally liable for violations of constitutional rights, the legislature and governor have recognized that we have an enhanced understanding of those rights and an obligation to ensure that we aren't infringing on citizens' rights." Kyle.
Well, there's a layer cake of politics, Steve. You've got the public health rules. You've got the old gripes about police reform. Do you think that's an interesting approach there in Castle Rock? We don't think they should be doing it this way, harming businesses without federal or state aid coming in behind them. That could happen as soon as next week with a statewide stimulus plan through the special session. But just kind of telling people, you might as well come in, we'll hear from you, we're on your side, but then we're going to go forward and do it.
And perhaps it comes from the mayor there, who has an interesting perspective. He's a cafe owner. He owns 2 cafes in Castle Rock, and he says, I can't necessarily blame the businesses who want to do this. I wouldn't do it because I fear if I did, I might have some sort of repercussions from the state. They might come in, take my license away, or I might lose a loan, something like along those lines.
All right, Steve, thank you.